Good evening, my ladies, gentlemen, both snithers, in-betweens, and outsiders. Welcome to Monday Night Tea Time with your host, the Bard. Oh, he's gonna say the thing. I'm gonna make this one short. That never happens. But I really don't think I have anything to say. Like, we're definitely getting to, it's August, so that's a thing. Once August comes to an end, we will be fully 1 year on tea, full 12 months, full 12 on August 31st. Yeah. I know that that was the expectation, was that changes would have a really sharp rise and then a plateau. And well, I feel like we've definitely reached plateau. It's a very nice plateau. And just I'm envisioning, just you get to the top of this plateau and you're like, well, it's gonna be what, flat desert, maybe grassland, and you get there and it's this just gorgeous, you ever seen a summer tundra where it's oh my god, look at all the flowers, look at all the wild flowers. It's like that. It's you did this really quick hike and you're like, oh man, I guess the plateau isn't gonna be worth it because of how fast that hike was, and then you get there and you're like, God, it's beautiful. It's 5 biomes smashed into one, and it's gorgeous. Yeah. I'm... While it feels kind of disheartening to say I haven't had any changes, it's yeah, that's because recently I haven't had any, because I had a ton before. It's hugely uplifting to be able to go, yeah, so I haven't had any changes in the past week or 2 weeks, but damn, if this is what, no changes look like, fuck yeah. I am so attractive. If my skin could just get a little better, that would be nice, but that's the only complaint I have, and I had fine skin in high school, and then I got into college when my body was you're an adult now, and I was yeah, that means I'm not gonna have acne. It's oh no, that's when I start. And I was oh? So luckily I've got a bottle of zinc sitting right over there. Now I'm taking a zinc a day, and that should help my skin get better. Excuse me, mamselle, would you like to be a part of this? No? You're just gonna hang out? You're just gonna knock over things? You're just gonna rub against bags? That's my girl. Oh, sweetie sweets. You wanna come up? You can. This is my life. Child. Please don't climb on that. It's bags. It'll make loud crinklies. Everything in my room is in bags. I have to move it to boxes. But right now it's bags. Yeah. No changes, but I'm so happy with how I have changed. Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy with the changes that have occurred that not having any new ones it's not a letdown. It's yeah, well, this is... God, what a beautiful plateau. Anyway, yeah, nothing really else to say, so I'll get to the songs. Green by Cavetown and Lunacy by me. And then afterward, if I think of anything else, I'll say so, but... Songs for now. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks in rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. And you look so good in green, and I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth. I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy. Oh, that's all I want. I'm really looking forward to having the opportunity to actually record more singing. I'm very pleased with how my voice has gone. Sorry, my cat's just being cute. You gonna make trouble, miss? You gonna make trouble? She planning on it. Oh, she planning on it. Yeah, you plan on making trouble? Yeah? Stop it. Alright, second song. Well, I'm sorry, I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face, and I'm sorry. I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase, and I'm so sorry I can't be someone that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I've gotta be me, and it's fucked up that I need to say that she's not the most graceful cat. She's all like skin and bones and janky teeth, and I love her more than anything else, but she is not graceful. My earlier cup of tea today, I done it up real high with whipped cream. I made like a cold latte, like very, very little hot water just to steep the tea bags, and then I just dumped in like cold water to mix it out, and then stop it, and then milk, and then just whipped cream all the way up. And I sat down next to her, and she was sleeping, and she got up and she stretched, and she stepped into this little divot that I've worked into the bed where I sit, and lost her footing and fell sideways into me, and her tail went plap right into the whipped cream. I was like, you got whipped cream on your tail and also tail in my tea. Thank you. She got to eat the parts that her tail touched. She likes whipped cream. She doesn't get a lot, don't worry. But, you know, a treat now and then never killed nobody. Not the way curiosity does. She fell off the windowsill earlier. She tried jumping on it from the wrong direction. I was in the middle of something, and I just heard... Ow! I look over, and she's just wide-eyed staring at me. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for that. Alright, well, I can't think of anything else transition-related. I mean, still have to work on name changing on all my other smaller accounts, but as far as, you know, the most important documentation and all that goes, that's done. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose, like, no changes, like I said, but, you know, the continuation of hair growth, which is technically in and of itself a change, because it's like, this week my hair changed from being shorter into being longer. That happened. Yeah, I need to shave. I was supposed to shave my hair today on the sides and on my face, and the day got away from me. But tomorrow morning, so I just have to post this video and start getting ready for bed so I can actually get a decent amount of sleep. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. Yeah. Anyway, don't know if I've mentioned untrans related, but I know I talked about Magnus Archives while I was listening to that, and I'm still in love with it since I found out what the ending is supposed to be. Anyway, I moved on to Old Gods of Appalachia, which, as a Southern boy, is real uplifting to hear my old lingo again. It's real good. It's one of those where you definitely want to have a board out drawing, you know, your red string around. It's non-linear. Again, eldritch horror. Some really, really good moments of, like, that actually made my stomach churn, good job! So if you're into that, Old Gods of Appalachia has about 30 episodes out, but they're pretty long episodes, and then they've got interlude episodes between seasons that are, like, mini-series. It's very good. Actually very, very good. I would suggest it. Yeah. I'm all caught up with that, and now I'm going back and rewatching, well, not rewatching. I'm familiar with some of the more popular jokes from them, but I'm watching the classic Mabimbams from beginning to just fill the time until I decide whether or not I want to do Decatapes, the Decatapes, the White Vault, or the last one is the storage documents. I'm like, the title is so simple. Those are the next three that my brain is trying to decide on. But then again, I also need to read the third Will Darling book. So who knows? That's untransition related, but just in case you were curious of what media it might be interesting to consume, much like I consume excessive amounts of tea. Yeah. That's just what I'm doing, and I suggest, if you're interested. If you're not, you don't have to be. That's fine. To each their own and all. Very well then, I suppose I will go. I need to go now, before I do something stupid. Alright, well, that being said, have a lovely evening, my gems and jewels. I like that. I'm really a big fan of that. I have a whole reason why that one especially brings me glee. Like I said, it was one of the books that I was reading and had jewel thieves, so I was like, gems and jewels. But, you know, there's a whole backstory. Anyway, I adore you, my gems and jewels. I adore you. Je t'adore, je t'aime, ma gems and jewels. Mon petit bijou. Mes petits bijoux. I don't think you would pronounce the S at the end of that. Mes petits bijoux. Je t'adore. Je t'aime. Mon petit bijou. Mais, because there's multiple. I don't speak French really that much at all. More than I speak of any other language except English. And I'm leaving now. Okay, have a lovely evening. Until I see you again, stay well, be well, do your best. Yeah. Cool. Good night.